Hey everyone. Hopefully everybody's had a fantastic Friday and are ready for the weekend, or almost ready for the weekend for those in different time zones. So today we're going to be trying to get started on a repair station and a smelter. Meow. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. Much appreciated. It always makes me smile. It's always a good way to start a stream. So, yep, the plan is start on a repair station and an XP area. But to do that, I'm going to need a cactus farm and then a bamboo farm above it. And to do the cactus farm, I'm going to need end rods. Who smelt it, dealt it. True, could do. So, but yes, and to do that, I need some blaze rods, and I need some end stone, and I need some chorus fruit flowers. So, time to go visit the end. Apart from the end island. And the only place I've been so far is the end island for the end fight. And even then I didn't partake in the end fight, I just watched the end fight. So I have a little bit of food. I'm going to take trapdoors, one or two of them, so I can get back through. And my picks, because I won't need much stuff to go to the end to grab some chorus flowers that can be growing while we start setting up the furnaces and the hoppers and all the other fun stuff that it needs it. We've just been out there for the first time a few days ago to collect the taxes. It's not that bad, but the odds of dying are none to zero. We'll see. But I'm glad you went. How did the end go for you? Did it go okay? I know you hadn't been to the end really. I think that was the second time you'd been to the end, I want to say. I know you hadn't been there that much, so thank you for the creeper, Eliza. And apparently there is a blaze farm around here somewhere. F3. It must be a little bit further down. Must be this one. Bajoka's little blaze farm. That's cool. So that's virtually next door. Oh no, yours is going to require me to use an elytra to get to it. So, yeah. There is a kind of a little story with the elytra. I don't need the XP. I need blaze rods to make end rods. But first of all, I need to go to the end to get some chorus flowers so that I can, and some end stone to grow them on. I've got tons of XP. I've got 93 levels just sitting there. So, first things first, I'm making a cactus farm for the furnace XP. So it's going to be a case. Now, am I coming down the right one? I think so. Here we go. Here's the end portal. So I need to get some chorus flowers. And at least this time, going this way, I don't have an inventory full of items for people for the end fight. And a closed end where I died with all those said items. It was kind of funny, though I wasn't quite as amused at the time. 27 pairs of enchanted pants, I think it was. Right, so Laura's been busy. Yep, yep, Laura's definitely been busy. Right. Oh, cool. And he's already put the flippity flaps there. So it's not really a big journey to get these things. Now we can get some flowers. And then, sorry, the boring job of digging some, a little bit of end stone. And yes, I know I could just grab the chorus fruit. But I figure I'm probably going to need a small farm of these things anyway. So we've got 10. Let's see if we can get about 16. Quarter of a stack should be enough because hopefully they should replenish themselves. Right, so how are we doing? 14. I do like the fact that we can now shoot these things off. It makes it so much easier than having to pillar up to get them. Ouch! I shot myself. And let's just gather a little bit more, but I don't want to take too much. That way other people, when they come through, you're not having to travel too far to get chorus fruit. Fair's fair. So how's your week been? Hopefully you've had a good one. If not, hopefully everything is on improving. Okay, let's put that one back. We only need about a stack. That should do us for the minute. Just a regular work week. Lots of work as well, Ali. Yeah. At least it's getting lighter now in the morning. Yep. See, he's been really, really busy. Right, so this should throw us back at base. That's cool. Let's go plant these so they can grow. And then we'll go have a quick visit to the Blaze Farm. Exactly. Slowly it's getting there. Yep. It was actually, well, I kind of slept a little late this morning. Instead of being up at 6, I was up just after 7, which was fine. Because I don't start work till 7:30, so. Oops. It was actually light out, which is cool. And I know this isn't an optimal pattern. But that's okay. It doesn't need to be for the minute. Okay, you can go. Nope, I want you. You can go in there. Let's go put you on to cook. So I've been working on the outside. So the outside is, while we're here, is that's a kind of final design. It needs a light behind the windows. And the sides are kind of like that. Oops, sorry. So it's not too bad. So it's come out okay. I haven't done the middle bit yet where the walkway is going to be because I haven't finished that design, but that's the only bit of the exterior of the building. Obviously there's still the landscaping etc. that will need to be done to prettify it outside, but it shouldn't be too bad because we can stick a number of farms inside there. I'm trying to get the bigger farms out of the way with first. Not that they're going to be massive, because it doesn't need to be a massive farm for the cactus. And I don't want it to be massive either for the bamboo. It just needs to tick over and do what I need it to do. I'm not trying to keep the XP for the entire server this time. An XP farm for that. Unlike a couple of seasons ago. Oops, gone past it. Use at own risk. If you burn, don't blame me. Okay, we won't be joking. I've got looting. Oh, by the way, we got a sharpness villager now. He's a little on the expensive side, but at least there's one in the public trading hall, and there's usually emeralds in the chests. So I'm assuming that we don't need to do any turny-onies. Guess we'll just have to wait and see how many blaze turn up. But it's everybody on the server can use it, if you know what I mean. So I put some in the chests so people can get them. Eventually I will find a cheaper trade than what's currently there. But he's the first sharpness that turned up since the beginning of the season. So it's 50 odd emeralds. I get them for 25, so it's half the price. This is a public blaze farm. It's just across the way from the public trading hall. I'm not going to stand here for ages to get the blaze rod, so if I can get half a stack, I'll be happy. Because I have a few, I just don't have tons. Half a stack will give me 2 stacks of end rods. Oh, cool. Although for now I've got more than enough rods from the OP shop of Eliza and Co. Yep, they definitely have an OP shop. Although I do need to pop to spawn anyway, I need to check at some point this week. Probably tomorrow or Monday. Oh, I forgot to put the streaming tag on. That's no good. Forgot all about that. 20. Almost there. Just a few more. Come on. But it's cool that it's so close. And obviously it's awesome that Doobie and Eliza and what have you said I could use theirs, only theirs requires flying. Yeah. $26. Come on. We're almost there. And then we can start laying out the area for it. Yeah, man. Oh, so that's a waste disposal. I was thinking for some reason the blaze had been able to shoot. Fortunately, I was wrong. Okay, so we've got a few. We've got 40. That should do. You don't normally need many blaze rods. Yeah, well, they're a good fuel source, but they're also great for end rods. I love them for, like I say, for crafting end rods. They're awesome. And end rods I will use in the Cactus Farm. I know I have a few blaze rods. I know I bought some in the very early days of the server. I didn't buy many because I think they were only stacked to a stack of 16 or something at the time. But I think this was day 2, day 3. There's 4. Gonna need the bamboo later. There's 8. I think that's about it. I think. Yep. That's hiding the composter because the villagers were picking it up when I was rolling them for some good trades. It was causing problems. Did I cook? I didn't cook any, did I? I went over there. I meant to put these in the furnaces before I went to the blaze farm. Yep. Dippy number 1 incident today. It's okay though. A little bit of nether brick. Because there's plenty of netherrack and I need fence posts, and I have more netherrack than I do wood at this point, which is fine. Eventually I will build a tree farm or something like that. Okay. Just get these in. Not that we're ready to use them this second. I'll take a few of them over. Hi Gash. How are you doing, Gashil? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. Right, so let's craft some end rods. We'll need a lot more than that, but at least it gives us something to be starting with. And yeah, space. I do need to start moving this stuff into storage. Right, I have some half slabs somewhere. So we have some of you. Where are you? Here we go. I knew we had a whole bunch of spruce half slabs. Oh, that's cool. At least you can AFK a little bit. Yeah. See, I got a very large puddle of water underneath here. It's a good job. I can't say I'm planning to drain that. Right, so I want to come back one, and so out here is as far as I'm going to have that. Yeah, I covered this puddle over. Call it a puddle, but it goes down a pretty long way. Bless it. Right. And so that's 2, so I need to come out 1 more row. Good job I'm not planning to put a basement in this side. Yep, that's 118 for you. Lots and lots of water. The one good thing is this area has ground underneath it. So when I get around to doing the shulker loader for the sugarcane, I've got plenty of space under there. Right, so do I want to continue? With the same, or do I want to put a door there? I think I may want to put a door there. 18, 20, have 2 of you. How many more, if any, do I have? 54. That's fine. Because I can have a double door. And then 1, 2. Right. And then I've got a wall to do on the inside anyway, so to decorate it. So that's not too bad, because that can go into an area that I'm not going to use quite as much. I'll just be coming in occasionally for repairing stuff, etc. Put some lighting down though. Otherwise you guys are going to struggle to see what's going on. And that's not fair. And I was wondering about the lighting and being short on string lights. I'd forgot that the crazy people who lived not too far away had given me a whole ton of glowstone. Yep. It was definitely a thing. Right, so I'm doing that. And I came for torches and I have a ton of torches. I had to follow my own train of thought then for a second. I may end up changing this floor out. I may end up not liking it. We will see. Because it's not a very posh floor. Nope, definitely not a shortage of glowstone. I think they brought over 7 or 8 shulkers of glowstone dust. Yep. I just need to, before I start actually putting in the furnaces, etc., I need to know how much room I've got to play with. Which is why I'm saying I will probably end up tearing this flooring out and putting in something different afterwards. So I've still got a wall to put in and a doorway, etc., so I can get in and check on that farm. Right, so the wall's going to go here. Question is what block to use. Do that, but no. Let's see what we've got. I think the only nice looking block I've got is this stuff. Find a whole bunch of this in the resource world. Let's grab some of these that Ali chopped down for us. And we have some more of that. Drop off you. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the deep slate yet. It's just options at this point. So I'm thinking it may end up being this with stripped dark oak logs. But I won't know until I put it in place and we try it. Because you guys know what I'm like. I put things in and I tear them out constantly. So let's take a look and see how it goes. Because I do want it to kind of look nice at the same time. But we'll see. Makes a weird sound, does this thing, when you place it. Eesh. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to need a concrete converter, etc. At some point. I'm going to need to make one, so let's just knock out. I'm going to knock these out and put the floor blocks in. Which I probably should have done in the first place anyway. Just make sure I've picked up all the calcite. Okay, so if I'm going to knock this back, how far back should I bring it? Because theoretically, though the XP and the furnaces are going to come down here, I could make this a short corridor. Rather than a long corridor. Oops, come on. Okay. Let's see if we can get a shape in first though. So if you're going to be there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And you can go there too. No, it's only a tiny room. Like I say, this bit here can be concrete converter or other tiny things. I can even put a bedroom back there if need be. So that one needs to be knocked down one. I still need to put a roof there. Right. See what we come up with. I don't need a lot of room when I come into here. I just need to be able to come in and check the farm. So the one block around the edge is more than enough. Is what I'm thinking anyway. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, we'll take it out and do something different. I need the axe. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. Put down some torches anyway. Bit dark. So what are your plans for the weekend? Anything special? Funny, I thought deep slate will be all too common in 118 since almost half the world is consists of it. Don't feel like digging it out and prefer to moss it. True. There are a lot of people who... It's handy for some builds, but people wouldn't mind if you could insta-mine it. But you can't. That's the problem. Right, so, and one of these I'm going to... Oh, I didn't do it right. That's only 4. I thought I'd done 5. I miscounted. I guess I put it on the 5 instead of putting it on the 6. Never mind. The end of a work week. The brain gets a little tired by the end of the work week. Try that again. You feel too lazy to make weekend plans, but maybe on the next one I'll stop digging those holes in the Minecraft for a moment. After a Friday, everybody wanting everything, yeah. 5. Yeah, it can be busy on Fridays sometimes. For us, it tends to be more of a quietish day because nobody can be bothered to report their IT problems on a Friday. They all figure they'll leave it till Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong one. So Monday morning will be busy. Well, that's the way it usually goes anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means that is the 6th. And I need to go into town shopping tomorrow. Yes. I hate shopping. Especially on a weekend. But when you work Monday to Friday, you don't really have much choice but to go shopping on a weekend. Yep. True. Monday's crazy day. Everybody's got a weekend. Things that they put off doing on the Friday, they have to do at a rush. First thing Monday morning. That's okay. It happens. You kind of get used to it after a while. Oops, wrong key. That way he doesn't say, people don't say things they don't mean for public consumption. Right, so I've now done that. I want some dark oak, I think. Yep, just thought you should know it's not a private conversation because that's not fair on people. Right. Not sure it's going to stay this way, but hey. We now at least have a working area, and that's the main thing. And they sat on it for 3 weeks. True. At least I'm lucky enough to like my work. Don't share nasty jokes. You're on TV. Should wave now. Yeah, it's like I say. It should be off. No, I can't spell today. Let's just go throw some food to the villager breeders for Nick. Words are definitely hard. Let's go grab some carrots. That was... Thank you for the follow, Nick. So let's throw some carrots into the breeders. I have 2 breeders, by the way, Nick, and all it needs to do is a minecart underneath to pick up the villagers and move them to the portal. There are minecarts galore in the chest, so we're not short of those. The other thing I can put in there is that snow farm. Oh, well, let's try again. You know what I really should do? Did you grab those? You grabbed those, did you? That's cool. You can grab those ones. I need more villagers anyway at some point, so any extras that you don't want won't be wasted anyway, Nick. Okay, so hopefully they should, there you go, 1 villager so far. I'll throw some veg in the other breeder, because I have 2 breeders. That's number 1. Oops. Well, you didn't go very far, did you? Okay. So they've got plenty of veg. Now, do you know which portal to use, Nick? It's cool. It doesn't matter if it's overcrowded because I need to take... Okay, as long as you know which one is the base one, that's fine because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 portals in the area. But yeah, I need to put together probably 7 or 8 fishermen to go into into the village where the villagers are, so that people can trade the fish that they get from the Guardian farms, etc., to them for emeralds. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. So any extras can be used that way. Right. But take as many as you want, Nick. It's not an issue. Okay, let's see. And do you still need iron, by the way? Because I know you were looking for iron for your smelter, I believe. The public one. I was looking for this one. That's what I was looking for. That's cool. I'm glad you're all set for it. Right, so put that away. I want those. Got those, got those. Haven't made any droppers. Droppers, let's see, how do we make droppers? Just cobble and redstone, that's okay. Not that I have a lot of redstone dust. 41 pieces, but we can get some. Yeah, that's true. It does allow 9 stacks, but I must admit, I've only been there once for the 9 stack because I have my own little iron farm. It's there as a backup for the days I may need it, but with having my own little iron farm ticking away in the background, I'm not too bad. Right, so I need redstone dust anyway. Oh, so you can bring redstone if you need many. I just need enough for a stack, so I only need a couple of bits, which I can grab from the clerics. I don't need many. I just need to make that up to a stack. That should be enough, and then some. There we go. That did the trick. Top up this chest with a few emeralds anyway. Okay, so we're coming up to the restart time again. Yeah, I've still got one of the villagers hiding behind there. I accidentally hit him with an axe. I was aiming for the for his bench and got him by accident. Yep, it's that time again. 2 hours have gone by, so it's time for a restart, which is cool. Oh, his friends were fine. His friends couldn't see him or talk to him at the time, so they didn't bother. So yeah, we've got 2 villagers already here. Come nightfall, there should be 2 more there, so that'll be 4. Having 2 breeders just made it so much easier to get the villagers for the trading halls. When you need 160 of them. Okay, that's cool. There's what we can, well, you can put them in a boat and boat them to where your tunnel is, and putting track from where I've currently got track shouldn't take much doing. Just let me we'll give you a little bit of a hand, then we'll go back to the other bit. Oops, come on, you can jump over an emerald block. Oh cool, that makes sense. So what I will do is I will lay the track to the ice tunnel, to the main nether tunnel this side. Because we've kind of got track most of the way there. Let's use a shovel, because that's got silk touch on. Just take it round the corner. Yeah, I thought that would happen. That'll do there for a second. Okay, so we can get a villager as far as here, pop him out and into a boat. It shouldn't take too much finagling. Just give me a yell when you're here and you want to collect the villager, Nick. Villagers. So I kind of have it down to a kind of a knack to get him into that way. You're on your way now. Okay, just give me a second. Let's get a couple of them minecarted up. I'm assuming, how many do you need in total, Nick? Just the 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We need to do a little bit more finagling before I take them through. You'll breed them yourself. That's cool. I want some more trapdoors. Because these aren't adult villagers, these are little kiddywinks. Which means my trap for them at the moment, which prevents adults from going where they're not supposed to go, wouldn't work. One second, just need to sort out. Why won't you let me put some on this side? You should do. Is there something already there? Hopefully that will trap them that side. Okay, let's see how it goes. It could be interesting. We could have runaway villagers, because they should be able to get out here without any problems, which is my concern. But I would need to leave the right. You ran away. That's not what I wanted you to do. You weren't supposed to do that. But that doesn't surprise me. Because the set up for grown-up villagers, not baby villagers. Fine, let's just grab a boat. Oops. You got him? Yeah. Yeah, it might be worth... I would say wait, but at this point... Right. Okay. Just need to... Yep. I was going to push it with the carts, but that's fine. To get it moving again. Right, let's get this one trapped in again. Okay, so now theoretically he's nowhere to go. Come on. Or he shouldn't have had anywhere to go. He should have gone into the portal. Fine. Try again. Now the only problem is he's probably trying to run away. That's fine. He's gone back through. It's all fun and games. It's villagers. Yep, the tiny ones are even more problematic than the grown-ups. Oh, where did he go? Did he go? Yep. Because, like I said, the setup is set up for grown-ups, not for baby villagers. There we go, that should stop him going back that way. If we get one of them sorted at least. Okay. No. Okay. You want to push him through a little bit? And let's do that a little bit more. Because we want him in front of the portal if possible. Okay, we'll give you a try. There we go. So where did you go? You decided to stay in the portal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wrong way. Okay. Just need to move you to come on out, don't we? Fine. No, you stay there. That's it. Now, if we want to push him the other way, you should. Oh well. I don't know why he did that. But it's one of these things, isn't it, in the way? Yep. The moving of baby villagers is worse than moving grown-up villagers. It is fun though, yes. Let's just make sure. Let's go see if we can get... Yep. He's definitely pushing me in the kiddie trolley alley. And let's break this thing. That went through again. That's okay. We'll rescue that one afterwards. Okay, Mr. Villager, we need you as well. At least I know which ones were the ones. Right, so just go around this side and see if we can push the little one through. Whoop. Okay, man. Okay, let's stick that there. That way Nick can push that it when we can get him onto the track. Just a little bit. Come on. You just need to get onto the track. You're very bouncy. Apologies guys for watching on the stream, me going in and out of the portally bits. Right. Almost. Oops. Let's grab those blocks back. That's a problem with Instamine. Okay. You want to be really, really awkward? Give me a second. We are going to treat you like a very awkward villager. Right, so we just need him back through, and then see if we can get him back through this way. Okay, got a whole bunch of carts. So. Yep. It's very hard to hit them to get them through. Hang on a second. Might be a second. First things first. Let's get him in a cart. Now stay. Did you pick up? Yeah, so if you want to put it back in. get rid of the cart on this side. Okay, if you want to pop him through. Okay. It's okay, he's in a cart now. Yep, so we've got him in a cart, so that's fine. The other thing I sometimes do is turn off the portal. Yep. Just makes it easier sometimes to turn the thing off and... Right, Blackstone... no, it's all good, honestly, Nick. It is not an issue at all. Hi, OMG. How are you doing? I got tidy up done now. So let's drop those off. But yeah, that's the fun of moving baby villagers. You're still building the hub. That's cool. I know you guys have put a lot of work into that. Okay, so let's make these droppers. And okay. Gives me a stack of those as well. Then, if I remember correctly, on this side, when we set up the cactus, we've got 3 rows of 8, 2 on this end, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this end. That's fine. So theoretically, it can be 3 and 3. 2, 3. That block I need to be something else. That block doesn't count. Then I need double chests into a hopper into the back of the furnace. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ew, that's very narrow. So chest, double chest, hopper, furnace. Double chest, hopper, furnace. I guess it doesn't really need to be very wide. All I'm going to be doing is coming down and either grabbing XP or smeltered stuff. But I would have preferred it to be a little bit wider. This 4 blocks isn't very wide. But it is what it is. It's what it's a room I've got. And I'm not tearing the house down to give myself a little bit more room. That's all I've got to say on that one. I don't have an issue tearing rooms down or buildings down occasionally, but not something this big. It's way too big for that. Yeah. Okay, let's grab these dirt blocks because no doubt they will be precious at some point. And then I need to figure out how tall. So these are just kind of marker blocks at the moment. Because the droppers need to be able to spit the items out into a water stream. And no, I'm not very good at building farms, etc. Right, so this is going to be a water stream. I'm going to need ice under each of those sides. So let's go grab the ice. Unfortunately, this time we're not over the void, so we can't just drop him down into the void. To get rid of them. Not that I want to drop everything into the void, because some of this stuff is going to be, let's put some lights down for you. If it's dark for me, it's terribly dark for you. So apologies. Which means I need to put a block in front of here. Hang on, am I in the right place? So chest. A hopper. Furnace. Hopper. Oh, that's a dropper, but I'll switch that out in a second. The wrong one. I didn't pick up the furnaces, did I? So where did I put the furnaces? I know I made a stack of furnaces earlier. Hi Nick, how are you doing? Okay, so what did I do with my furnaces? I've hid them somewhere. Slabs for the tunnel, yes. I will. I think they were these slabs. Okay. So yeah, just help yourself with those ones. Thank you, Nick. Now where did I put the furnaces? I made some furnaces before stream. Okay. I guess we're just making more furnaces. Not sure what I'll use them for, but hey. Right. So that. And then underneath there would have to be a dropper. So dropper, hopper, furnace, hopper, hopper. Let's at least try and get the size right before I start building this thing. Thank you for the follow, Jace. How's your day going? Hopefully things are going okay for you. Right, so I need some chests. Oh good, I'm glad it's going wonderful. Right, so let's grab... I need at least one more chest. There we go. That'll do. Just so I can make sure of the width. As, oops. Nope. Come back. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. So I only need 3. 1, 2, 3, including that, which means this can move back an additional block, which is good. I'm happy that it can do that. Oh, I'm glad you like me. I like to say hello to people. And I'm glad you're okay with it. I know it annoys some people, but I've been doing it since season 3 and we're on season 8. So I'm not going to change now. So I'm glad you're okay with it. And thank you for the gas, Fireball Doobie. Yeah, they had a really good PvP session, it seemed, earlier today. Look, they were having a lot of fun. How you doing, Doobie? So this is going to have to be some kind of flooring. My problem is if I... So I can't really dig down much. Good, I'm glad you... Hi, Joe. How are you doing? It's good to see you both. In fact, it's good to see all of you. So you enjoying the server, Jace? Good. Oh, yeah. I meant to say, yeah, people are pretty good that way. They like to help each other out. Tomorrow's stream is going to be... Some of it's the same, but some of it's going to be slightly different. We're having people who stream on the server. We're having kind of an event of helping dig out the public rocket farm. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me with Genesis. So the second part of the stream, we will be helping dig out the public rocket farm. And we'll be in Discord with a whole bunch of other people who are streamers on Titancraft. Hopefully getting as much participation as possible to get the dig done. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Jace. Hi, Fazoo. Right. My concern is if I put a dropper here into a water stream, it's going to be really tall. I think I really do need to dig down one, don't I? I don't think I'm going to enjoy doing this, but... oh, that's awesome. I'm glad... I know I'm going to see if I can make up some tools tomorrow as well that I can use. And that can be used during the stream. Or for the digs. So that's awesome. Like I say, the only problem is I'm over a whole bunch of water where I'm trying to make this smelter system. Which won't make this much easier. Or beacons would be fantastic if they don't have the area already beaconed. Beacons to help with that would, yeah. Thank you for the creeper, Joe. Definitely made me jump. And this needs to be a solid block rather than a partial block. And I'm out of slabs. Don't think I had any extra. Do I have any spruce? Your spruce as well, so that's cool. Give me a few more slabs anyway. I think wood is slowly becoming the bane of my life this season. You just wanted to keep me awake, huh? On my toes. That's cool. Right. Stick some more torches around. Stick some in the offhand as well. Right, so I need a dropper. Don't ask me how I'm going to fire the dropper yet. I'm going to have to go look at the farm that was done the other season. Yes, I know it's not all going to be solid droppers, but if I can stay in this mode while I place them, it'll make it easier afterwards. I can just knock out the ones I don't need. Push comes to shove, I can always replace them with hoppers and have one dropper at the end, but I don't really want to do that if I can avoid it. That's the thing I didn't take into account, isn't it? How much space do I need? I really should have looked at a tutorial for this side. I'm going to take this side out and look at a tutorial for that. Because this is the XP side and I have to have enough storage for the cactus green. Whereas this side I don't. So the wool is there. Because this is just purely smelting. Right, so this is smelting. Any solid block will do here. Five, 6, 7, 8. Let's start there. That's 8. Miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Right, furnace. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We need to miss 1. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Miss 1. And yes, I know it's a weird number. Yep. That's cool. Pinch up whatever you need from there. There is the emeralds, etc. Feel free to do that. That's not an issue. It's not pinching. The whole point of the public trading hall is for it to be used by everybody on the server. What I can do is, there should be a whole bunch of books in the chests at the moment. If there isn't enough books there, let me know. It'll be easier for me to grab them because most of them I can grab at 1 emerald a piece. Yep, just take what you need. It's what it's there for. Now, if it was a nether dig, it would be easy because we have an E3U3 villager. And if it's netherrack, obviously E3U3 is enough to dig netherrack out. Right, so I'm going to need a few more. What's my favourite part of Minecraft? I'm a builder. I love to build. Like I say, I really enjoy building. Interiors, I love doing when I can. But yeah, I'm a builder. I'm not good at redstone. I am not good at farms. I can't do PvP. Yeah. But I enjoy building and coming up with the details to make a build look okay. I would love to be an all-round Minecrafter. I'm not. But I do enjoy building. Interiors are my favourite. I don't do anywhere near enough of them. But yeah, interiors are my favourite thing to do. There's some chests. So that will give me a bunch of... There's another one. And there's the furnaces I crafted earlier. I guess I love the challenge of doing an interior. The one my favourite one, is going back a couple of seasons now. I did a greenhouse for the Clue Mansion that JP built. JP and Alan built season 4, I want to say it was. And they did the Clue Mansion, and they did the outside of the greenhouse house in iron blocks. So coming up with an interior that went well with that, I had a real lot of fun with. It didn't come out too badly, but I love coming up with a build for a theme. On a server I played with prior to this, there was a challenge to build a house and interior with blocks pre 1.7. I think it was. So they were the only blocks you could use to build the house or do the interior. I know he did I'm not sure. I think it was on the server tour, but I'm not 100% sure. I know it was a while ago though, like I say. But yeah, I love doing an interior to a theme. Sounds like a kind of a challenge, but it gives me I know I was asked a few seasons ago to do the inside of a castle in a medieval theme kind of thing. That I really enjoy being, and I also enjoyed the one that was a space theme. My buildings aren't brilliant. They're getting a lot better than they were originally. But yeah, I did enjoy that a lot. Right. And I just used all the chests, didn't I? Right, so let's see what we can come up with for the interior. It's probably going to be something kind of... I think we have some deep slate, don't we? And we have some dark oak, deep slate tiles. Let's see what we can come up with that. Right, so Do I want... I'm going to just take a few of these to start with. And a few of these. Because I'm not sure which one I want to go with. But yeah, I do love doing interiors. So yeah, my favourite thing, probably the interiors. And I think I'm going to go with the brick because it looks more of an industrially kind of feel, where that looks more of a posh kind of feel. But yeah, let's get those away. Let's put the rest of these into brick form. Got that. So what's your favourite part of the game, Nick? Jace? Just curious, with what part of the game do you love the most? Or enjoy doing the most? Doesn't necessarily mean it's the only thing you enjoy doing. That one's going to have some kind of a brick here. Excuse me. Just put that there to place it on. That may end up going into a dropper that goes down underneath into a shulker loader. You love incorporating redstone in a way it's not obvious but very functional. No, that's cool. You don't have to be... and there's nothing wrong with doing the grindy stuff either. I'm glad you find it relaxing. And there is nothing at all wrong with that. It's not boring. This game is designed to make it easier. There isn't no wrong way of playing this game, I should say. I don't mind digging, but it's more of a necessity. I do it as a necessity rather than something I do to relax. But it doesn't bother me to do it either. Hence 5 million blocks dug in Season 5 and 5 million blocks dug in Season 6. Right. So this doesn't look too bad. My concern is some lighting though. I can put lighting on top. And I have tons of redstone thanks to Doobie and Genesis and Eliza and the Insanity group. To me, it's a means to an end, but I don't have any issues doing it. But I do know a lot of people who like to do it. It relaxes them. And as far as I'm concerned, that's fantastic. And I think that's what's the strength of this game. There are so many different ways to play it, and none of them are wrong. As long as it's not hurting anybody else. Mm. I'm not sure about those trapdoors. But I don't think any of the others would fit better. If I'm going for an industrially. Hi, Esney, how you doing? I'll sometimes hurt my brain, the insanity. Yep. I guess it hurts our brain sometimes how crazy people build and how much they do, but I love seeing what people come up with, whether it's a massive hole in the ground, whatever. Yeah, my my problem is obviously not not that it's really that much of a problem thinking about it because there's plenty of light up there. It doesn't have to be all light. I still don't like those trapdoors. Okay, that's fine. Hmm. The problem is I can't take it out too much because here is going to be another row of bricks. Let's go get the other row of bricks. Maybe something to break them up above the stripped logs, yeah. True. Let's have a look. Find you, so I want more of you, and I have a bunch of you. See what we can come up with. Let's dig this out because that's not going to be there in the end. It's going to have to be at a slightly different location. I think I'm going to end up having to dig and clear a little bit of water, however much I may dislike having to do it. Right, so the hoppers. So let's put the dirt back for the minute. Wrong place. Wrong place again. It's just so I can put the hoppers down. Eight, miss one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's get you in place. So I don't need a lot of XP array. $24 should be enough, is what I'm thinking anyway. If I match these up for the moment, I just want to get a feel of how closed in it's going to be. Because it's very narrow. Which is my other concern about using dark blocks. $24 is good, I think. Generally, more often than not, we end up building farms far exceed our need. True. And I'm pretty sure this should be enough for what I need. It's different when I helped build the one for the server. Then it was something like a 64, but that was a public XP array for the entire server. Plus it was out in the end, so hey, there was plenty of room. Right. Let's knock these blocks out. Because, like I say, it's very narrow. And I don't really want it to come in too much. But the ceiling, the maximum it could be is there. But let's get rid of these because they're not going to work. Not there anyway. Any suggestions are greatly received. I've built it. It's not open yet for everybody because it's very, very slow. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I know it took a long time for us to build the one when we built it in the end a couple of seasons ago. It wasn't easy and it took a long while to make sure it was filled up with bamboo, etc. And also making sure the rules were right so that people knew if they used it they had to AFK there for a couple of hours to help fill it back up. So is the object of this to smelt things super fast or just to... Right, so there's two sections to this. One section is going to be for XP repairing. When I've got a whole bunch of tools that I need to repair in one go. Just make sure I've got all the glowstone. And other junk out of furnaces. So this side here will be for my smelting stuff. If I need to smelt glass or I need to smelt chorus fruit or whatever I need to smelt, this side is going to be for that. And this side is going to be for the repairing. So if I need to repair a tool, I can do that. Or the one in the end was 64, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was about 64, but I could, because that way it was enough for people to use. But I think it was 64. Was it 128? I want to say it was 64 because we couldn't get permission for the 128. Or it could have been the 128. I'd literally have to go check on the world download. Do I have the world download? Won't be a second. No, I don't. Cancel single player. Yep, I do. Give me a second. I know what I'm doing. Go away. I'm just curious because I need to take a screenshot anyway of the bottom section for the droppers. Hopefully it won't take long to load it. If it takes long, I'll cancel out of it and we'll go back to the other. It's taking its time. Yeah, it was a big world with season 6. Stop recording. You're gonna load in? Well, I don't know where I am, but wherever I am, I'm flying. And I dread to think. Oh, there we go. I wasn't flying, it was just pretending I was flying. So yeah, so we're at the season 6 build. This is Ministry Earth. For those who remember this one. So yeah, I worked on the mountains, etc. this season. It was definitely a little bit of insanity. Fortunately, this season we based around an end portal. So it won't take long. Yeah, that would have been crazy. That was a big enough dig. 630 by 630-ish. Fortunately, a whole chunk of it was water, so we were able to clear the water. I need a screenshot of the bottom section anyway, so I need to know how much storage was had. But yeah, that was a cactus farm for this thing. And that was a bamboo farm for this thing. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. 128. So yeah, it took me ages to build that cactus farm. It wasn't a tiny cactus farm at that. I don't have a pick on me, do I? Oh well, doesn't matter. Do I have a pick in an ender chest? Nope. I have other stuff, but not that. So yeah, that was 128. Yeah, this is the download. I'm not sure. I probably need to enable cheats. Open to LAN. Cheats on. There we go. Right, so that was cactus. That's a furnace. So furnace into a hopper, into a dropper, into a hopper, into a dropper. So 2 droppers, 1, 2, 3. 2 droppers, 2 hoppers. So that's how much room I need. Hi JP, how are you doing? Oh, that wasn't my design. That was Asher's design. But at least now I know how much space I'm going to need underneath this thing. So I need to put underneath here. Let's get that out of the way with for a second. And yes, I'm going to have to deal with a whole bunch of water. So hopper into a dropper. If I can get the depth anyway for the first one, I'll know what I've got to play with. I don't have any hoppers, do I? You got the weekend off. That's awesome. I think that's fantastic, JP. Once I've got my storage system sorted out to some infrastructure, I'll expand upon it. Yeah. So into that. into that. So that is what I'm going to need below it. See if we can stick some more torches down. No. Not stone, torches please. But yeah, that was the one that... Thank you for the creeper. We did in season 6. But I had to get permissions from the mods for it. We had to get permission from the mods for it to be that size. So your 74 one may be okay. And I think one of the only reasons we got permission for it to be that size was because it was in the end, it wasn't going to be loaded constantly. Ugh. This is going to be fun clearing this lot out. Can't say I particularly want to... I'll have to remember to see Raph about the sponges at some point. Hi lady! How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. And I must admit the Cactus Farm was probably a little bit over the top in season 6. That's cool. But we never ran out of cactus. Except for, I tell a lie, we did. But that was because of the mess I had the bamboo and the cactus going in opposite directions rather than in the same direction. So how's the slime farm going, JP? Yeah, the Cactus Farm can be fun. Oh, that's not too bad. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought it might have been for clearing the water. Wasn't brilliant, but it's not completely horrendous. Okay, so I still need to go down. That needs to be ice and that needs to be water, so... I'm glad I'm not making a massive one. This is going to be big enough. I'm going to need this. I'll want a little bit of the cactus green, but once I've got a little bit of it, the rest of it just needs to be destroyed into lava. So that can be a lava pit. I wish you didn't have to hold shift to place against hoppers or droppers, etc. Come on, can I have you back? Great. I did it again. Never mind, I will correct it later. But at least I know how deep it needs to go. Tidy up the inventory a little bit. You can stay there. You can go away. I need a whole bunch of hoppers. Oh. Let's use a little bit of the dark oak. Oh, here incoming again. I was hoping we would get a little bit further than we have done. But nope. But let's see if we can make some hoppers and just get a little bit further. I was hoping we'd get on to actually starting the Cactus Farm part. But not yet. I wanted more iron. That's what I wanted. Gives us almost a stack. Annoying screeching things. Did I get the other side complete with hoppers? Or am I just thinking I did? Yep, I did. Right. Let's get the ones on the top, and whatever we've got left we can put underneath. Well, I may just have enough. Yep, just enough. Okay, let's get these droppers in place. Okay, here we go again, breaking ice. I don't know how many times that's been this stream that I've put the ice in and had to take it out, but it's been a few. Yeah. Now I can put the ice in. Breaking the ice is the one thing you've never been good at. Well, you did all right in stream. Okay, so water, push it along to more water to push it along, etc. So that's cool. So now it's going to have to be a whole bunch of observers, etc., which I haven't got made yet, so that's fine. Now let's see what we do about here. So there's 3. So I could theoretically put another stair here. Not sure it's going to be this stair because it's very dark already. Actually, I don't think I'll use those. I think I'm going to use redstone lamps up there. Yep, it was definitely a good one, Jace. Right, so yeah, I think I may put redstone lamps up here because there is just enough room for me to put levers on the top to light them up. I'm just not sure about these blocks. I think by that point it should really be wood. Would help if I put it the right way up. And use the right block too. I wonder. Hang on, I've had a thought. Not necessarily a good thought. You're excited for season 9 on Saturday. I love watching Scar. Scar's builds are always fun. B-dubs are too, but I do enjoy what Scar is. It's through Scar that I found Tango's videos and streams. So, what I was thinking. I'd really be tempted to do a solid block if it wouldn't make it look a bit funny. Yeah, Python doesn't seem to do much Minecraft anymore, I guess, that I've seen, but I haven't really looked at his stuff lately. Kinda like this better than this. The only problem is how chunky it is. Well, what we're going to do is put them in, try them with the redstone lamps and see how it looks. He did. Yeah, he didn't. He played a little bit the season before, but he didn't play a lot from memory. Right, so I have you. I'm just going to need some more redstone. And I know I have a bunch of levers somewhere. There we go. I knew I did. But yeah, I watched him occasionally. He wasn't a regular one that I'd watch. But I have seen some of his other games too that he plays, which were cool. But then there's so many different types of people that play on Hermitcraft. There's usually somebody's personality for the vast majority of people. But yeah, when I first started playing Minecraft, I was looking for tutorial videos and I came across Scars. And that was back in, I hate to say it, 2017. That's how long ago. It's been about 5 years. Or just about 5 years since No, it'll be about 5 years since I started watching Scars vids. And it'll be 5 years this coming summer that I started watching tangos. Well, end of spring, summer, anyway. Yeah, Jaws is. I'm hit and miss with Jaws stuff, I must admit. I really enjoy some of it, and other bits of it, not so much. It's one of those things, it depends what he's doing, whether or not I enjoy it. But then that's down to personality. That's nothing about anything else. It's just depends what mood I'm in. Let's see. There we go. Stick these in here. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of emeralds for people to use. You started watching Tango during season 3 of Hermitcraft. The Amplified World, yeah. Whereas that was before me, Esney. Yeah, Esney. I started watching in season 4. Because I came across it was only because I came across the episode of them catching the mob for Scar. It's not. It's just a matter of making sure you pronounce the Z before the N. So it should be Esney rather than NZ. I think sometimes the letters just kind of. But yeah, so you started watching Tango before I did. I didn't start until season 4. Like I say, that's way back in 2017. From Minecraft and followed them to Hermit. That's awesome. Because B-Dub's building is fantastic. The details he puts in them. In fact, I think I may break that up slightly. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm tempted to do every other 8 again with like the pattern below. Let's get them placed first. You need to come out. You're already out. You need to come out. You need to come out. On Minecraft, watched Seth Bing before I knew what Hermitcraft was. Can't say I've heard of him. Go watch some old vids from Minecraft or early season, see how he's grown in his style. That's the thing. With Minecraft, you progress with your knowledge. We all improve with the game. You learn something new. You apply that to what you know. Fell in a hole. With command blocks. I've never played with command blocks, so but that's cool. But like we were saying earlier, it's a case of there's so many different ways to play this game. I put those away, didn't I? I did. Sort that out in a second. So I need some more of those there. Then I need to figure out what block I'm going to do on the wall. That would be too much of a contrast and look weird. But I should have some terracotta here. black would be too dark. How would the blue be? That may be too light. Do we have any red still? Without having to go over to the other side, to the iron farm. So the black is too light, the blue is too bright. I need something in the middle. Which is why I'm thinking the red. I don't want to do brown, because that again is too dark. Let's give that a try. Hey, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Once we've tried this, we will call it a stream because it's almost 3 hours. Just a reminder for those who aren't aware, I will be streaming tomorrow evening. My normal time, which is 3 hours earlier than it currently is now. But I will also be working with the other streamers at the public rocket farm dig for part of the stream. Didn't do that, did I? Thank you for the creeper, Jace. Okay. That's not too bad. I'm not 100% sold on it. But it's not awful either. Okay, so while we're restarting, let's see if there's anybody else who is streaming who we can send you lovely people to. Skiz is streaming. If you guys want to head Skiz's way, I will start a raid for that. It won't be a second. Let's open that in a new tab so I